Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. Now, for anybody that watched the last episode, and you're still watching today after I was so cheeky and rude down in my workshop. Anyway, I did not come back to the model table later. And I did not work on this second piece. But what I did do when I got going this morning here, I got a bit of a surprise. Oh, first of all, we're getting a little bit of a later start. I was Skyping with my brother. He lives about 1,000 miles. Well, no, I guess it wouldn't be 1,000 miles, about 800 miles or so east of here. Anyway, when I came back to the model table, I was looking at my CA glue, and I realized that I'd forgotten just to clean out the little cups that I've got in my little holder here. I got this idea from military modeler Paul to just drill holes in something and put these pipette. I knew it would come to me eventually. These pipette ends in, and they're disposable. Anyway, I've got one that is the extra thin quick setting, and I've got the CA thin, and I was surprised that they hadn't hardened. They're still, they're still liquidy. Yeah. Anyway, what I'm going to do here this morning is not do any too much videoing. I'm going to get the other piece of railing on this one here, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's somewhere down in there. And I'm going to do it exactly the same way as I did the first one, so there's no use trying to video it. Don't have a whole lot of news. I saw the beginning of the sunrise, so I know we got one. I'll maybe check it out later and just quickly stick it in. Maybe if it's any good, I might be sticking it in right now. We'll see what happens when I'm editing. I don't know. Yeah, often when I'm editing, I have afterthoughts and I stick things in, and they don't always make a whole lot of sense at the time. But anyway, yeah, let's get going here today and try and make a little bit more progress. Try and get a little further ahead on my manual. Where is it? It'd be really nice if we could get through step 33 today. I don't know. I'm kind of curious. I think it was Aussie Frenchman. He was saying what antenna? Well, I was talking about this antenna, the Photo Etch B10. I think that's what I was talking about. Okay. All right, let's get on here. Okay, I'm guessing about 2 hours has passed here, and I didn't spend the 2 hours getting that railing on. However, I made a mistake in that. Which one is it? This one right here. Just watch the front of this one as it comes around. You'll notice it's a little bit. Well, what happened was I left the tape on too long, and then the CA, or rather, I put too much CA on before I took the tape off. Let's put it that way, and it ran down between the tape and the front of this thing. So I got a little bit of. I can either sand that or do something with it or I could just sort of leave it. And anyway, the next thing we got to try to do now is this little part right here, and what I am calling an antenna. No, it may not be an antenna. It might be something else. But I don't know what else it could possibly be, unless it was some sort of, I don't know, for running flags up or something. Maybe we'll be able to figure it out when we actually put it in place on the ship. Anyway, we're at that spot, and I've got to try and figure out here now. So let me turn this off. Where on this piece do we actually mount this? Yeah. All right, let's see if we can orientate these parts the way they are on the manual, and that might help to, we can decide which way it's supposed to, how it's supposed to go on. I think I'm seeing it. I think I'm seeing what's supposed to happen here now. Let's just turn this one over if we can. Murphy's Law says it's going to fall the opposite way to what you want, right? Okay, so that's basically like this. At least it looks like it to me. And see this little piece up here is this piece right here. All right, now this one here also has to be turned over. Let's see if I can get it turned over here. Okay, now it looks to me as though this part is supposed to go underneath. I don't think there's a hole there. Is there a hole there? No, there's no little hole there that pokes into. So I think what happens is, I'm going to see if I can just do it here on camera. It's supposed to go something like this. Under there like that. Now, does that mean that this edge right here is going to be touching this part right here? I don't think so. I think that this shield that we have to bend, where is it here? I didn't mean shield, I meant antenna array. Okay, we have to bend that so it will look like that, and then I think it mounts right on here. I wonder what would be the best. Would it be I think maybe I should put this one on first because there's less of a chance of damaging this while I'm putting this on rather than the other way around. So maybe we should bend this, get it mounted on there, and then maybe letting gravity be our friend. We could hold this piece upside down and just let this part here hang upside down by this, what you might call a little hook. Okay, I think I can see a way to do this here, but it's okay. Let's first bend this shield. It looks like it gets not a sharp bend. It doesn't go all the way around, but probably about. Anyway, let's just do it. Now I don't know what size this is. I just sort of picked one out of my set of steel dowels that I thought looked about right. Maybe I should have taken a smaller one. Having trouble pushing down on it here. I'm going to go like this. Get more pressure. No, this doesn't have to be a lot. I think that looks like about it, the way it is in the manual. So we'll quit while we're ahead here. See if we can stand it up. No, it doesn't want to stand out. Oh, no. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You get the idea. Okay, it's got to go like that, except that, excuse me, my part here is just a little bit too high. But if I was to raise the dish about 1 millimeter, then I could just set this here and let gravity be our friend. I could put a little bit of CA right there and then set it down, and then maybe touch it with the curing agent. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can find something to set this on so that it will raise it up about 1 millimeter or so. Okay, I've got a plastic ruler here. which I'm just guessing is about 1 millimeter thick. Get this turned around here. Now that almost does it. I'm wondering if I could, looking straight down on it though, it's not, it has to go a little bit towards you. Okay, now it's, okay, looking straight down on it, okay, let's check the monitor. How's that look? Not bad. I wonder if I could apply the CA like the way it is right now. I'm just going to try some of the quick setting. Why can I never find the applicator when I need it? Okay, here it is. Now we want to just put a little drop on there and just let it wick its way in. Oh, it's sticking to the... Okay, well maybe my first idea was better. Put the drop on the... No, I don't want it to stick to the cloth. Okay, I'll use CA thin, not the quick setting. Now don't stick to the applicator. All right. Now I'll get this up here. I'm having trouble getting it into the tweezer here. I was trying to reposition it off camera here. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, how does that look? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now maybe I'll see if I can touch it with some ooh. Well, I can reinforce it after. I'm guessing about 5 minutes has passed here now, and the curing agent seems to have evaporated, and I'm pretty sure this is all one piece now, so to speak. Yeah, you can see that you move one part and the other part moves. So I think now might be the time to try and reinforce it. So I'm just going to use just the CA thin here to sort of build it up. Once this is painted, we're not going to see that. All right, I think that's probably going to be pretty strong once that cures. Now, I don't know if there's anything left in one of Gabe's swabs here, but we'll just try it and see what happens. No, it's evaporated. I don't want to absorb the CA that I just put on there. I think I kind of did a little bit. Put some back. Okay. This curing agent evaporates so quickly. Okay, I'm just going to touch it on the end there and let it wick its way over to it, and that way I won't be touching the CA. Why is nothing coming off here? Maybe the swab is dried out. Maybe I didn't get as much on as I thought I did. Oh, there it goes. I got it. Okay, I've got stuff out here to remind me what I want to say, because if there's more than one thing, I need a list. Okay, first of all, I probably won't be going down into the workshop and working on the sprue pen because there's something else I want to do this evening. Okay. We got an email from Gabe just a little while ago, and he's going to make up another replacement for Barnacle Bill. Okay. Now, as far as this thing goes, we'll have to look at it and finish it later. You know, how often haven't I said, life is what happens while you're making other plans? And I just got a phone call from somebody, and they're coming over and want to have coffee with me at 2. So that means I've got a little over an hour and a half to get all this stuff edited out and everything. So I've got to cut her off here, even though I'd like to keep going. And what was the third thing? Now, how could I forget that, right? Okay. Now you're going to notice it's a lot smaller than usual. Yeah, it's actually 1/3 the size of the pizza I had last week, but I've got to cut down on salt, and there's a lot of salt and cheese. Now this thing looks terrible. I think I left it in the microwave too long. It's still hot. Okay. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Where's my fork? And all being well, we're gonna see you tomorrow.